All right, guys, I wanted to give you a bit of a life update. It's been a while. I know I told you I would try to post every week. Um, it just hasn't been my week, let's just say that. Um, I think I spoke to you guys that I went to the hospital, got put on muscle relaxers, and also some anti-inflammation pills because my leg was killing me and it turned out it was just super, super swollen. So we got that taken care of. It did take about a week. I did end up still going to work. So that was nice. I really love my job. And the best part about it is when I used to work at other jobs, I'd feel guilty about not being able to perform 100%. And then I changed that definition of what 100% looked like. And ever since doing that, it has been a lot easier to basically do the day-to-day things that I need to do. So for instance, my 100% may look like a 2% other people when my leg is hurting a lot more. And maybe I don't do anything and that's my 100%. But either way, I work to my best abilities with what I'm working with. So the last couple of weeks, and actually the last several months, if I'm being completely honest, my sleep has been disastrous. And it's odd because I go to bed and I have a great night routine in which I help put myself to sleep because CRPS causes me a lot of pain at night. It's hard to get comfortable. But I have been what I thought was sleeping properly. Well, the last couple of months, I don't know what has triggered it, but I've been sleeping a lot more during the daytime, and it's actually, like, becoming so bad that I would just gnaw off randomly and, during conversations or the one time standing up while at work. So, I decided that I needed to set a doctor's appointment for that, and I did. And the last time I saw him was 2 months ago when I first brought it up, that basically I was just being woken up, startled, I was starting to get paranoid, things were happening, and I just wasn't appreciating the way my life was turning out, and I needed some help. So he upped my antidepressants, he gave me some kind of sleep med. Though the sleep aid didn't help, the antidepressants, I honestly don't know how they're doing as well. I'm just in a rough spot at this point. So anyways, today he decided that I needed to do a sleep study as well as go see a pulmonologist. I probably said that wrong, but that is what's happening right now. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about it because right now he's thinking I might have narcolepsy, which is just so great. And honestly, as I'm doing this video now, I feel like falling asleep. Like it's really super hard to keep my eyes open. So I apologize for that. But my main goal is just to continue living my best life and just live my 100%, whatever that may look like, even if it's just 5% or I give 3%, as long as I'm giving it my all that I can give that day without pushing myself is what I'm going to do. And I think that's what we all need to learn to do is reevaluate what 100% looks like. So if you only have a third of a tank of gas, you could push yourself that whole third percent, that whole one third gas tank, and that would be your 100%. If you only have like a half a glass of water and that is your 100%, then that's all you have to get. Like it looks differently for everybody in different moments, and we have to be okay with that. At least it's something I'm learning to be okay with. Chronic pain is not for people who give up easily. We are definitely warriors. And I'm so grateful because Facebook has gained so many different communities where people with chronic pain and places just to vent and just communicate with one another. And that's what I want this YouTube channel to be, really. It's just a place for us to communicate, a place where we can come together and just be open about what we're going through, because honestly, there are very little of us going through this right now, but there are people out there who are dealing with some kind of pain. And I froze and I apologize. I'm still gonna post this because, it's not about perfection for me, so I apologize if it looks terrible and whatever, but, mm, as we grow and I learn how to edit and stuff like that, um I will do those things, but honestly, right now, I'm just fighting the pain, the extra workloads, and what it's like being a mother of, 2 kids who wants to help out around the house, who wants to be able to play with her children, and knowing that it just kinda looks different for everybody. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I started getting really upset with myself because I was playing Barbies with my daughter the other week, and I literally fell asleep on her. Like, um, we oh, I apologize, I'm sorry, like, it is so hard for me to stay awake these days, but, um, I was playing Barbies with her, and as we were playing Barbies, I fell asleep, and I was still holding the Barbie, and my poor lovely princess was just like, "It's okay, mommy, you're tired," and it's like, yes, it is tired, but I just wanna play Barbies with you, and it's like, how hard is it to just stay awake and play Barbies with my baby girl? I don't want these to be their memories, and it started making me really, really sad because I can't remember the last time we shared a great memory. Um, it all just depends on what my leg is doing, and it's hard because it's like, I can't make plans because my children get defeated when plans are constantly wrecked. And I know a lot of people in the comments are gonna be like, well, that's okay. They're allowed to have disappointments, but it's like when it's all the time, I just rather not plan things anymore and just be spontaneous, right? So anyways, down a rabbit hole I went with that. But this channel is really just I want everybody to feel that they are not alone. CRPS is something that a lot of people are not being diagnosed with when they need to be diagnosed with it. And for those of you who don't know what CRPS is, who's new to the channel, CRPS is chronic regional pain syndrome. And basically, the way I've been able to describe it and the way I learned to describe it from a book is basically your nervous system, you can pretend it's an alarm system for your house, it's a security system, right? And it is only supposed to go off when someone tries to break into your house, when somebody breaks a window, when somebody forces themselves in through the door. But CRPS, our nervous system, our security system will go off even if a leaf decides to brush against the window. It's constantly on, it's constantly overreacting, it's super sensitive. So for us, for those who've had it for a long time, it starts to affect the way our muscles, our bones, and our blood vessels work. There's usually, and not everybody with CRPS has the same symptoms, so try not to compare yourself to others. But a lot of people, we tend to have swelling, discoloration, cold, hot sensitivities, sensitivity to touch. Um, I'm sensitive to, like, anything that touches my leg from my hip down to my toes. So, I did a video on this last time, but it's really hard to find clothes that, not just fit me, but fit comfortably. I have a cow costume that I love wearing. I'm gonna show it off because, honestly, I love making people smile. It makes me smile, but it's comfy. Another bright note that happened this week is I went with a friend to a mall and I found a pair of shoes. I'm going to create some shorts on it to show you my shoes. I got work shoes and I got a pair of cute, really cute shoes. So I'm super excited about that. It took forever to find shoes. Last time I went shoe shopping, 2.5 hours, if you didn't see that video. But this time it only took like a half hour. I went in to Skechers and I'm so blessed because I went in there and it had like a section for wide feet and I felt all the shoes and found ones that kind of fit my parameters of what I normally wear and that feel comfortable on my leg and tried them on and they fit and they didn't hurt as much as other shoes. So I purchased them. So feels good. It feels good to finally have shoes because wearing flip-flops in 45-degree weather or even colder in the mornings to take my children to school was driving me bonkers. So I'm grateful for that. Other things I am grateful for is this channel. It's honestly like creating a little video diary for myself. I hope that it brings you guys some clarity on what people with CRPS go through or people with chronic pain in general go through. We are all experiencing things differently. And just because I'm experiencing my CPRS this way doesn't mean that you or your family members are necessarily going through it the same way. And that's okay as well. I also tell my friends, because I've noticed this a lot lately, they try to compare normal pains, like, oh, I have a bad headache today. I know that's nothing like what you're going through. Um, I want them to stop. I want you all to stop. I hate that comparison, that need to compare. Your pain is not my pain. You're right. However, you're experiencing pain and that deserves sympathy. And yes, my pain may be different than yours. It may feel bigger for me. Explaining it may feel bigger. You may see bigger symptoms on mine, but you're still experiencing a pain, a headache, a toothache, a backache, stubbing your fingers, stubbing your toes, whatever the case may be. That's pain you're experiencing, and you can tell me about it. And I'm gonna have that sympathy for you. I'm gonna have that how can I help you kind of reaction, because pain is pain. Like, doesn't matter where on the McGill's like pain scale it is. It doesn't matter that this isn't the worst pain you've ever felt. Doesn't matter if it's the worst pain I've ever felt. Uh you're allowed to have that room to talk about your pain. And it's like when somebody who's blind talks to somebody who isn't blind, it's like, but they're having like, I don't know, bad eye day, they got pink eye or something. Like, the blind person's not gonna be like, "Oh, at least you can still see." Like, I hope to God they're not like that, but I'm not gonna be like that either. And if you have a person in your life who is, "Well, I've had this kind of pain, I know what you're experiencing," or, "Oh, I don't wanna hear it, my pain's worse than yours," kind of situation, you need to find a new group of friends, because, um, pink eye, blindness, whatever, like, comes with its own annoyance, right? And we all need to focus on that and just be sympathetic to one another. So, yeah, I'm going to be using this channel as a way to connect, a way to say what's on my mind, give you guys life updates, and hopefully go through this journey together. It's been 18 years of having CRPS, and I finally feel like I'm getting somewhere at the same time I'm moving backwards. So it's kind of annoying. And I know I'm all over the place, and I appreciate you guys as patient with me because, yeah, between brain fog from the pain and brain fog from not being awake enough to truly do something, um, my mind's all over the place. And then I have ADHD on top of that. So, I just push through. You take these weaknesses, you turn them into strengths, right? So anyways, I will keep you guys updated once they call me, set up the sleep study. Once I have my other things going on, I'm still waiting for my psych eval to be sent to my doctors to see about getting the pain stimulator put in. I'll keep you guys updated on that as well. So yeah, that's basically where I'm at right now. Waiting for pain stimulator to go to be um scheduled out, waiting for sleep test to be scheduled out. And then hopefully we figure something out and I can start living with answers rather than all these unknowns. So please let me know in the comments, what's up? How's it going? How is your CPRS? Do you know somebody with CRPS? What brought you to my channel? Yeah, just let's connect. I would really love that. And if you found this channel helpful and if you're enjoying these kind of blog, vlog, diary type sessions, feel free to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications, because I don't know what I'm going to be posting next. I'm hoping to do it every week, but I'm I wanted to let you guys know that you are not alone in this. So yeah, have a wonderful, beautiful week, guys.